Only 3 hours of Duke farming. At last, I'm power 20. I can finally... Is that Gojo? You really think you finished your build? What do you mean? I'm max level. Baka! You forgot the best part. Endless hours of farming to be min-max. You really think min-maxing matters? I'll kill you right now. No, min-max! Oh? Is that right? You could be right. You're so right! Alright, so obviously I'm the #1 Deepwoken hater. One of the main things that is the worst part about Deepwoken, as the #1 hater I can say this, is min-maxing. It just sucks having to farm for hours and hours and hours to get, you know, some specific items for your build. I just thought I'd go over the most boring part of the game. First of all, you've got to get knowledge to finish your build, because most likely you're missing a lot of talents by the end of your build once you're power 20. I mean, unless you got extremely lucky, I doubt you got all the talents you needed. Now, getting knowledge is actually a lot easier than it used to be, because Efron is not the only way now. You can actually get knowledge from any boss, especially just using the Moonsight Tome, which I don't know how rare the Moonsight Tome is, but you know, I've never got one personally, so it's probably pretty rare. But if you do get a Moonsight Tome, I'm done. But if you were to get a Moonsight Tome or just farm Efron, you'd be getting knowledge decently fast, maybe only a few hours of farming, right? And then you'd finally be able to, you know, go get all your talents. And the only issue is, I mean, if you're really, really unlucky, there's a chance you spend 100 knowledge and actually just don't get the shit you're looking for, like the mantra of the talents. But they kind of changed how the RNG is now, so as for the second part of min-maxing, it would be probably just getting your armor, like not fully like gold rolls, unless you're like really overwhelmed. The next part of min-maxing is probably getting your armor and getting some decent rolls on your armor, because if you're going for gold rolls, you definitely have not stepped outside in, you know, a few months, maybe, because I've only ever got one gold roll on Deepwoken, and I've got, you know, a couple thousand hours on this game. So if you actually have a full set of gold roll armor, you know, I mean, there is no way you're going outside. Getting armor isn't terrible. You can get most of it because they have added a lot of, like, there's like the pink angels for getting rings and stuff. So getting armor is not awful. Plus, you can get armor while you're farming for knowledge if you're farming Chaser and Efron, because they have the best armor in the game, the Iron Singer Plate. Which, I guess Diver's Light Plate is better, but I'm pretty sure you can't pass down Diver's Light Plate. Now, there is one other bit of min-maxing which doesn't apply to all your builds, because there's some specific items you might need to get for some builds. Maybe you made a curved blade build, but you don't have a curved blade already, so you gotta farm it. But there is some other items like the Bloodforged Crown, which, if you're actually going for the Bloodforged Crown, I mean, I wish you luck, because people just be farming that for hours and hours and hours. Probably Bloodforged Crown in like 2 months, I'm guessing. I'm gonna give it a month and a half, right? Conquest gonna release, and Bloodforged Crown is gonna be the most common item in the game. I'm calling it because Justicar used to be the exact same as Bloodforged Crown. It was the rarest event in the game. I've literally never seen the Etchus Raid event. I don't know if I'm just the unluckiest Deepwoken player ever, right? Because the more I think about all of these cool events and shit, I've literally never seen the Etchus Raid. I've never got, you know, a Moonsight Tome. I don't understand how this is possible, but probably a normal player who's played a reasonable amount of time on Deepwoken is not gonna be getting most of the min-max stuff, because Bloodforged Crown is probably the same level as like OG Justicar rare, or maybe even more rare, because it is just like a 0.1% drop chance or something dumb. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool, having some rare loot in the game. But yeah, I think Bloodforged Crown is kind of the only thing which you'd need to farm for ages. Maybe a Sinner's Ash or something like that, maybe one of the artifacts, if your build really needs it. Yeah, that's kind of just like a honorable mention to min-maxing. But then, the worst part of min-maxing is actually when you go to test out your build. Now, you might have tested out your build before you min-maxed, and then maybe you thought, oh, I just need to min-max it, it'll be good. Or you just drop the build, which is, for me personally, I'd drop the build if it's not good non-min-maxed. I'm gonna be honest. Because otherwise, when you get min-maxed, yeah, so the two options that could basically either ruin your day or make your day great, right? Is you just min-maxed your build, and then you finally realized, you know, you got your perfect build. You finally, after all hours of Deepwoken, somehow you made your perfect build, and you can just chill now. You don't even have to, like, as your content creator, then you got to do prog videos, non-stop grind every day. But if you aren't, then, you know, you got your perfect build. You can just chill in Charm of Conflict, do whatever. And, or you just realize that you min-maxed the most dog shit build known to man, and then, you know, now you can't do shit about it. You just got to wipe the build, pass down your armor, but then all of those hours of farming, talents, or whatever, all gone to waste. But there is one other issue of min-maxing, and that's the fact that, bro, you could be sat there, finished your perfect build, and you're so happy about it, like, yeah, I finally min-maxed my build, I can't wait to, you know, get to high elo in time, finally. And then, one Friday, Just one Friday, you just chilling. You check the update logs, your build is gutted. Your entire build ruined. You literally have to wipe your build and make a new one because it's just completely gutted. After all those hours of min-maxing, it's gone.
No, no! Yo!
Wow. I've just finished my perfect curved blades build. It was so good, I even beat the tunes on it. And he has like reinforced armor base, so like that was pretty cool. I mean, I finally like, what could possibly go wrong? My curved blade build is perfect, it's perfectly min-maxed. Let me just check Deepwoken updates real quick. Let's see. Okay, so whatever. Balancing. Oh, let's just see what they've done. Nothing to. Duh. Reduce curved blade swing speed. They just changed my swing speed by 0.02. I have to wipe. This is tragic. I'm quitting Deepwoken. 0.02 swing speed change. Yeah, it's over. I thought this was pretty funny because while editing this video, they just gutted Tap Dancer. I don't really. I was just literally like 6 minutes ago. I was just Agamatsu.
Tap Dancer, but that's.
They ruined Tap Dancer. I mean, some people. I mean, I know you guys are copying right now, but they ruined you. Tap Dancer is terrible now. There's no really point of getting Tap Dancer. Everyone has the roll mechanic. And yeah, that's pretty much it for min-maxing. If you enjoyed the video, like and sub, and join my Discord. Also, if you're a server booster, early access to videos, or a channel member, pretty cool. And yeah, see you guys.